What's happening, Financial Freedom Fast fam? It's Matt, and we're back on Friday. This is Dropping Friday, which means that it's another solo ripper where I give you actionable content to help you reach financial freedom fast, because that's what we are all about on the Financial Freedom Fast podcast. So today is all about credit cards. I think credit cards are an amazing tool that you can use if you use them right. And let's really zone in on that. If you can use them right. So maximizing credit cards and their benefits. At the end, I'll go into the cards that I actually have and what I use them for. Some of the benefits that you can get from cards: free money, free trips, free travel, free things, which who doesn't like all of that stuff, right? But this only really works if you don't unnecessarily use these cards. These cards give you a lot of options and they're incredibly powerful. But if we remember from our main lesson, the number one lesson from Tobey Maguire's first Spider-Man, with great power comes great responsibility. So we need to be responsible with these credit cards. Credit card and credit management is a huge responsibility, and building your credit is some a benefit, an added benefit that comes with using credit cards. So I don't recommend doing this if you have a habit of overspending and haven't been able to wrangle in your regular everyday spending. And I highly recommend that you check out last week's Friday podcast, where I talk about building your financial independence number and tracking your spending and budget and getting all of that wrangled in before you go out and start using these tactics that I'm going to hit on today for this podcast and using credit cards. So, the first thing to note: whatever credit card we get, we only want to use these for things that we were going to buy anyway. We don't want to use credit cards as an excuse to go out and buy whatever the hell we want. And we want to make sure that we are paying off our credit cards every single month. If they're so this means that there's never a balance on the card. You're always paying it off, which means you're not getting hit with interest every single month. The high interest rate that credit card companies give you can get you behind very, very fast, between 15 and 26% typically. And if you rack up a ton of debt on these cards and you're not easily able to pay them off every single month, these interest rates they're gonna kill you. And the tactics that I'm telling you right now that are supposed to put you ahead and give you a bunch of benefits, is that you're actually going to be behind now, because now you have all this different debt that you're getting hit with every month. And maybe it nets out to like nothing, but the benefits that you get, you're going to use them on travel. So it's not even like you're responsibly, you are going and building these memories and adventures for yourself. But main thing here: use it responsibly, know how to pay off your credit card. Go back to last week's episode if you need to wrangle in your expenses. Go build your financial independence number. So the mindset behind credit cards is very, very important. That's the point there. Now let's go into the strategies and why I look at credit cards. There's two main things that I look at when deciding between credit cards and which credit cards to use. When you first start off, you're just going to want to get one credit card, maybe two. Honestly, if you don't have any, just get one and wait like 6 months until you get another one, and learn how to use that one credit card responsibly. At this point, I think I have like 9 credit cards or something like that, and everyone is paid off every single month, and I use them for different things. I'll show you that strategy. For now, if you don't have any, go get one credit card. I'll show you how to choose that credit card. So the two things that I look for when choosing my first credit card: one, sign up bonuses. Really cool to get free dollars for spending your dollars. More money, more problems. That is not true. more money is cool because you can live free. Not a problem. So we look for sign up bonuses, and then we also look for points back, that things that we are spending on an everyday basis. What does points mean? Points is a percentage of every dollar that you spend. You'll get a percentage of that back as benefits or as a credit bonus. So let's talk about sign up bonuses first. Credit card companies are will give incentives to sign up for new credit cards, and you get a bonus for spending a certain amount over a certain period of time, which is typically around 3 months. So they range from spend $500 on this credit card in the first 3 months, all the way up to spend $10,000 in $15,000 on your credit card in the first 3 months and get X dollar bonus. Typically, the more that you spend, the higher the benefit you're going to get. Again, it's so important. Just because there's this benefit for spending this money doesn't mean you go out and spend it on anything. It doesn't mean you go and buy the PlayStation 5 because it says if you spend $500 in the first 3 months, you get this. Like, no, no. You're doing this as a benefit. Go out. If you were going to buy that anyway, you're going to buy it as a Christmas gift. Great. Go get the credit card, put the PS5 on the credit card, and there's 500 bucks. I don't even know what they cost. I don't play video games, but that's if you were going to buy it anyway, it's better to put it on the credit card, get points for it, right? So I've gotten credit card bonuses from $100, and I've gotten all the way up to $2,500 in travel bonuses, which is actually worth more on travel. If I use all that 2,500 for travel, it's around 3 grand or so in travel. So that's all just off of spending. I think that one was 15,000 in 3 months. That was the Amex Platinum Business Card. Um, And these points that you're getting can typically be used for multiple things, whether it's credit for like everyday spending, so actual money back, or you'll get bonus points for spending on things like travel or Uber or different rideshare. You might get like extra points if you spend it on these things. So if there's something that you use anyway, it's good to use it on that. The second thing that we focus on is points back. So we've got our initial sign up bonus, but then we get points back, and we want to strategically build our card stack off of what we spend our money on, right? So I have a card for food and restaurants. I have a I have a bunch of travel cards. I have a grocery card, a gas card, an Amazon card, and this helps me make sure that I'm most effectively and efficiently using my credit cards. Now, what do I mean by that? So like normal credit cards, if you're spending on something that they're not like an added bonus for, you'll get 1% back. 1% is 1% for every dollar that you spend. So 1 point is typically worth a penny. So if you get 1% back for buying anything, that means that you spend a dollar, you're getting a penny back. But some cards, like my Capital One Saver card, I get 4% back on restaurants. So for every dollar I spend, instead of getting 1 penny back, I get 4 pennies back, 4% back. So every $100 that I spend, I will get. So every $100 that I spend, I'll get $4 back. Now, this is pretty good for me. If I go out to like a big dinner with my friends and we're all going to be splitting the bill, and I have a $500 we have a $500 bill or so, and everybody owes $100. Sometimes I'll throw down my card, I'll pay for everything, and then 4% of and then 4% of $500 comes out to $20. So when I put my $100 portion, everybody Venmos me their money. My $100 portion, I also get $20 back on that, so I'm really only spending $80 on that dinner, which is cool and it's fun, but you gotta make sure, obviously, your friends are gonna pay you back. If you don't have friends that are, gonna be honest and you can hold them to it, then it's not even worth doing that. So you can maximize the points that you get back from your credit cards by strategically choosing your credit cards. Some good tips, actionable steps that you can take here. Go to the points guy, thepointsguy.com, I believe it is. Let me check here. Yep, thepointsguy.com. He does awesome, awesome credit card breakdowns. He will go through what your intro offer, your bonus will be, what your if there's an annual fee, what that will be, what your credit should be, and where you will get points back. In the beginning, and once you're first starting off, do not start with cards that give you an annual fee. Make sure you get a card with no annual fee. It doesn't really make sense in the beginning to be paying for all these special cards. Just get something that's going to get you some points back that you don't have to pay for every single year. So the cards that I currently have for my major areas of spending, I've got my Amex Business Platinum card. That is a great card for travel. Had a huge sign up bonus, got like 120,000 points or so, which came out to, I got some extra bonuses. I think I got like 180,000 points, which came out to around 2,500 um dollars in regular spending, and then it's around $3,000 in travel, and that was after spending around 15,000 in the first 3 months, which I was doing a flip at the time so I could spend money on that stuff. That's my big card, that's for business expenses, things like that. Then I have my personal cards. My first card ever was a Discover student card, really good for building credit, really good for training yourself. I think I got like 2, 3 points back for every purchase. So it was just good to see the points stack up, get some bonus points and have that coming in. I also have a Capital One Saver that gets me great percentage, 4% back on restaurants. And there was a $400 signing bonus I got there. I have a Capital One Venture that's 5% back on travel and a $400 sign up bonus. I have a Chase Amazon card, which is 5% back on Amazon. It also had a $100 sign up bonus. I have a Chase Freedom, which is 4% back on groceries and a $200 sign up. I have a Chase Sapphire, which I think was like a 500 sign up bonus and 4% back on travel. Then I have a Southwest card and United card for traveling. They just had some good bonuses when I was doing that, so I signed up for them. But as you could see, I have used my credit cards to make sure that I'm maximizing each area of spending and the points back that I'm getting. And these cards are paid off every single month. I do not leave a balance on these cards because I don't spend money on things that I don't have the money for. Credit cards are not for these expenses and things that you just kind of want, because that's when it gets dangerous. That's when you start overspending. If you've got questions about credit cards, you want to take a look, definitely go on the pointsguy.com. He's very helpful, but also feel free to reach out to me at Matt Amabile on all social platforms, and I'm going to be getting some podcast platforms set up for us here shortly. But at Matt Amabile, that's MATTAMABILE. Hope you guys got some awesome value from today. And if you need help picking out a credit card for you, or you have any questions, reach out to me. Love talking to you guys. And yeah, until next time, this is the Financial Freedom Fast podcast. And we're going to jump to the outro, baby.